Okay. So how do you say, for example, if you were to envision working with an agency like ourselves, what does that look like in terms, I guess that the resource level there, is it kind of on an ongoing basis? What is the typical budget for this?
Where are you located, Saffron?
I'm in the UK in the Midlands.
That's
How
great.
about yourself?
I'm located in Bangladesh.
Amazing. Cool. Thanks. So it's kind of because we have some colleagues who are based in Bangladesh.
That's
Um,
great. That's great. Okay,
yeah.
Saffron, let's come to the business and let me know about your business, your service, so that I can walk
Mhm.
you through the process, how I can help you to scale up your business.
I'm the manager of the digital PR department, so we're contacting thousands of journalists every day, as you know, most digital PRs are. And what we've been finding recently is that it's quite a challenging landscape at the moment in terms of that email setup, as you know, it's becoming more and more difficult to do cold outreach. So the majority of our digital PR campaigns that we're doing, we do in-house, and we have quite a number of clients. So it's quite a hefty amount of emails to be sending. So that's why Jason thought that it would be interesting for us to meet, because we've been using, and obviously, you know, please let me know if you think it would be helpful for us, because you know, we've tried numerous different tools, but it's really important for us to just ensure that we've got that kind of robust email setup in place, but then almost to also have a backup solution, because you know, the industry is kind of consistently changing.
Thank you for sharing the details and giving me the details in a nutshell, and I would love to help you out. Let me give you a brief rundown about my work experience. I've been doing this for the last 6 years. When it comes to email marketing and lead generation, I'm familiar with different tools like Klaviyo, MailChimp, Instantly, Smartly, Visionbox. I don't know which one you guys are using currently. And when it comes to setting up the domain with either Google Workspace or Microsoft, I'm familiar with that, with proper DNS record, the SPF, MX record, DMARC, to make sure your email deliverability. And nowadays, you know that in lead gen, in email marketing, every now and then, every other month, the algorithm keeps changing. What is working today, it may not work tomorrow. So you have to
Yeah.
keep yourself up to date when it comes to the email marketing industry, and you have to follow the rules and regulations. Don't violate the
Yeah.
rules. Okay. So I am familiar with those process. I've been doing this for like 6 years. I'm familiar with the deliverability issue. I have worked with different clients around the world. Worked for USA, Canada, Australia, and UK clients, and work for consultancy firm, work for job recruitment agencies, Google Ads, meta marketing agencies, work for e-commerce businesses. I did ran email marketing campaign for those agencies in the past. And if you want, I can also pass testimonials of my previous clients over to you. If you need that, I can do that as well. Okay.
Okay.
And when it comes to scraping leads, I'm familiar with the scraping process through different sites like Apollo, Zoom Info Lead Finder, and then D7 Lead Finder, Google List Scraper. And also, we have to verify those leads before we launch those leads into any campaign, because if you don't do that, then the bounce rate gonna be higher, and that will
Yeah.
impact the domain health score, and eventually we will start hitting spam, and we don't want that. So these are the
Yeah.
things we need to keep that in our mind before we launch the campaign. And once we launch the campaign, we have to follow up, we have to take care of the inbox management. Whoever doesn't want to receive further email from us, want us to block them, we need to update the blacklist so that they don't report against us. So we need to maintain those things, and if we can do that, then definitely we will be on the safe side and we can hit inbox. That's
Yeah.
basically my experience and my expertise. And whenever you want, I would love to help you out, guys.
Yeah, yeah, 100%. So at the moment we do use Instantly, and we do find that generally like that it's working better because they also have such a reduced rate at which the emails are being sent. So it's very, I guess, regulated in that sense, where you really are kind of sending between 20 to 30 emails per day per email. My concern is, while Instantly is working well, it doesn't seem smart in this day and age not to have our own system or our own backup system, because we are at this point entirely reliant on Instantly. If for some reason it was to stop working for us, we would be left with no means to outreach. So I guess maybe there's something in, you potentially supporting us in getting that second process up and running.
Sure, definitely. When it comes to sending accounts, when it comes to support, definitely I can help you with that. And I know you guys are busy with work. If you get a helping hand like me, then you can focus more on your work, and you can be more productive. That's why people
Yeah.
hire VA, and that is why I'll be there for you guys. And when it comes to sending accounts, are you guys getting the sending accounts from Instantly? I mean, the done for you accounts.
Yes, yeah, we are.
Okay. So if you think that those accounts are not working properly, you don't have the access, you can also get email accounts from me. I can help you to get Google Workspace email with half of the price. As you know, Google approximately charging $8 for each email accounts. So if you get it from me, I can help you to get that at $4 per email.
Okay.
All you have to just get the domain and give me the access, and I will set up everything for you, and you just have to pay for the renewal fee of the email accounts. That's it, nothing else. And that's all from my end. And I can also suggest you, if some campaign is not working properly, if you're not getting proper leads, I can help you with it. I can give you my suggestion, my ideas, what we can do, how we can scale up that campaign, how we can get more result.
Okay. So how do you say, for example, if you were to envision working with an agency like ourselves, what does that look like in terms of, I guess, that the resource level there? Is it kind of on an ongoing basis? What is the typical budget for this?
When you say typical budget, would you please elaborate or clarify that to me? Do you mean about the cost of the tools, or you mean my service charge? What do you mean by that?
Yeah, for your service charge.
You see, I'm really open to that. I don't want to ask any amount that maybe you can't afford right now, because I have 6 years of experience. I charge 1,000 for my clients. I charge 1,500 for my clients, but those are like big agencies, and they had like multiple campaigns running. I had to take care of a lot of things. Okay, so
Yeah.
depending upon their campaign and workload, the service charge may vary, and
Yeah.
I'm open to that. Whatever your budget, you freely can share that, Munir. That is what we can offer you right now. And if you see good response, good result, then definitely you can scale it up later on. What do you think about that?
Yeah. I'd have to discuss this more internally, like really to understand what the use case is here, and if this is something that we can move forward at this time. So I don't have a budget to share with you at present. I guess really because this call is to understand how we could work together, and I guess like what services it is that you would recommend for us.
Okay, so you can talk to the team and let me know about the budget, that what budget you
Yeah.
can afford and how much you can offer. And when it comes to my service, as I mentioned, I can help you with the inbox support, with the deliverability support, with the lead management support, with lead verification, lead scraping, and if you want, I can even follow up with the leads until they book meeting onto your calendar. If you have a CRM, like Go High Level, or if you want someone like do the automation like N8N, I can also do that.
Okay. All right, cool. I will, yeah, I mean, I'll have a think about it. I'll have a chat with it internally, and then If I've got like any further questions, then I can reach out to you via email if that's okay.
Yeah, sure. You can reach out to me via email anytime you want.
I'll email you if that's
Yeah,
okay.
that's totally fine with me. Not a problem.
Yeah,
Okay.
thank you very
I'll be
much.
looking forward to hearing from you soon. Have a great
All
day.
right, take care.
Bye bye.
Bye.